Welcome back to another exciting episode of Taiwan Travel Beats. I'm your host, Alex.
And I'm Sophia. Welcome, everyone. Today, we are taking you guys on a super exciting, action-packed, and completely unforgettable road trip to southern Taiwan. Honestly, if you love thrilling theme parks, massive shopping discounts, and non-stop traditional street food, this episode is absolutely 100% tailored for you.
Oh yeah, we're diving incredibly deep into a full 2-day, high-energy itinerary for Kaohsiung义大World and its amazing surrounding areas. And I mean, when we say action-packed, we really mean it. We're talking about a beautifully packed schedule, where day 2 goes all the way until 8 p.m. You are going to maximize every single minute.
Exactly. This is a self-drive tour, a classic road trip, which means you have total freedom over your pace, your music, and your luggage. So, if you're an English learner trying to pick up natural conversation, real expressions, and descriptive vocabulary, or an international listener wanting to experience real, authentic Taiwanese culture, grab a notebook and a cup of coffee. We're going to break down every single detail, timestamp by timestamp, without leaving anything out.
All right, let's kick off with Day 1, the义大World Conquest Day. Your goal for this first day is to completely dominate the theme park, explore the massive outlet mall, and soak in the high-altitude night views without ever having to leave the resort area. It's all about convenience and fun.
I love that word you used, conquest. It sounds like we're going to war with roller coasters or conquering a giant castle. Well, to start your conquest successfully, you need to arrive early. The absolute sweet spot is 9:30 a.m. You drive straight up the hill to义大. Now, here is an essential pro tip for parking that will save you so much headache. Whether you are staying at the义大Royal Hotel or the义大Skylark Hotel, just drive your car right into the hotel's underground parking lot. Check in your luggage at the front desk counter, grab your theme park tickets, and leave your car there. You honestly won't need to touch your car for the rest of the day.
Yeah, honestly, leaving the car behind in the hotel garage is the ultimate time saver. The resort is so well designed that you can just walk through the indoor walkways or hop on the free resort shuttle bus to get anywhere you want. So, it's 9:30 a.m., the theme park gates open, music is playing, and you rush right in. Sophia, what is the ultimate game plan for navigating the theme park efficiently?
Well, as soon as you enter through David City, which is the main entrance area designed to look like a stunning, ancient Greek citadel, do not just walk slowly and look around. I mean, you can do that later, but the smart move right at opening time is to hop on the castle monorail straight to the Trojan Castle at the back of the park. That place is absolutely huge. It's actually the largest indoor amusement park zone in all of Taiwan, spreading across multiple floors.
Right. And by starting at the very back of the park, you completely beat the massive crowds that usually slow down at the front. But let's talk about the big stuff. The adrenaline junkies and thrill seekers are definitely listening right now. You cannot miss what I call the big 3 thrill rides. First up, Sky Flyer. It's this crazy, high-altitude rotating ride that spins you way up in the air, dangling outside the edge of the mountain. Just thinking about it makes my stomach turn, honestly. I'm getting butterflies right now.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. It looks terrifying from the ground, and it's even crazier when you're up there. And right next to it, there's Extreme Limit. It's a massive, bright orange U-shaped track where the coaster dangles you facing downward and then plunges you back and forth at incredible speeds. And finally, you have Fly Over Aegean Sea. Now, for this one, you absolutely, positively must wear a poncho or a plastic raincoat. It creates this gigantic, spectacular water splash when your boat slides down the final drop. If you don't wear a raincoat, well, let's just say you will be completely drenched for the rest of the afternoon.
Drenched. That is a great vocabulary word for our English learners out there. It means completely, thoroughly wet, soaked from head to toe. So, after surviving the big rise and getting your heart rate up around the early afternoon, you should definitely slow down a bit. Take a breather. Let your heart rate return to normal. Make sure to check the park schedule and catch the spectacular outdoor grand parade. The floats are beautiful. Also, don't miss the indoor theater performances. The acrobats, stage design, and dancers are truly top-notch and very professional.
Definitely. It's a great way to cool off in the air conditioning, too. Now, let's fast forward to 4:30 p.m. The theme park gates officially close, but your day is far from over. In fact, it's just transitioning. You immediately, seamlessly switch into the next major battle of the day, shopping. From 4:30 p.m. to 7 p.m., it's time to conquer the Ida World Shopping Square, the famous outlet mall.
Oh man, my wallet is screaming just thinking about it. But honestly, this place is beautiful to walk through. It's Taiwan's very first European-style outlet mall, and it features a gorgeous, long indoor avenue with a Roman sky dome ceiling that actually changes colors to mimic the morning, afternoon, and sunset sky. The brand selection here is incredibly complete, from luxury international brands to sports gear and local boutiques. And hey, remember the benefit of driving your own car and staying at the resort?
Oh, absolutely! This is why the self-drive option shines. When you buy too many clothes, shoes, or bags, you don't have to carry them around all evening like a pack mule. You can just walk back to your hotel room, drop off the shopping bags, or toss them directly into your car trunk in the garage. It's super convenient, and your arms will thank you.
Exactly. No heavy lifting while you're trying to enjoy your evening. Now, after all that walking, exploring, and screaming on roller coasters, it's 7 p.m., time for a high-quality, satisfying dinner within the resort to celebrate a successful day. Sophia, where are we heading for food?
Well, you have a couple of really fantastic options depending on your mood. If you want a fun, casual, and lively vibe with friends or family, I highly recommend going to Golden 3 Wheat inside the outlet mall. They have amazing, award-winning local craft beer and massive pom pie platters of fried chicken, honey ribs, sausages, and potato wedges. It's absolutely perfect for sharing and talking about your favorite rides of the day. On the other hand, if you want something a bit more upscale and relaxing to treat your stomach, you can choose one of the star-rated hotel buffets right inside the resort, like the Starry Asia Buffet at the Royal Hotel or the wonderful buffet hall at the Skylark Hotel.
Man, a giant buffet dinner sounds absolutely perfect after burning all those calories. But wait, we still have one final, incredibly romantic chapter for day 1 at 8:45 p.m. You can't go to sleep yet. You need to wander over to the roof of Zone A of the shopping mall to catch the famous Ida Ferris wheel.
Yes, you cannot miss this. It's actually the highest Ferris wheel by altitude in all of Taiwan because it sits on top of the mountain shopping structure. When you're up there in the quiet cabin at night, slowly rotating, looking down at the glowing neon lights, the green laser shows, and the beautiful classical European architecture below, wow! It really brings a perfect, cinematic, and peaceful end to a thrilling first day. After the ride, you just stroll back to your hotel room, take a hot bath, and get some high-quality sleep to recharge your batteries.
All right, let's jump straight into day 2. If day 1 was all about modern entertainment, day 2 is what I like to call the full-throttle cultural, scenic, and food marathon. You'll want to wake up, enjoy a delicious breakfast at the hotel, pack your bags, and check out of the hotel sharply by 9:30 a.m.
Yes, make sure to be punctual because today's schedule is absolutely packed to the brim and we are playing until nightfall. Our very first stop at 9:50 a.m. is the famous Chengqing Lake Scenic Area. It's only about a 20-minute drive down from the Yida Mountain area. Now, here is another massive benefit of a self-drive tour. When you arrive at Chengqing Lake, you can actually pay a small vehicle fee at the gate and drive your car directly into the scenic park loop. It saves so much walking and keeps your energy high for later.
Oh, absolutely. Walking that entire lake would take all day. Chengqing Lake is often beautifully referred to as the West Lake of Taiwan. It's a massive historical reservoir area, surrounded by dense forests and traditional pavilions. You definitely want to park your car near the iconic 9-cornered bridge and take a peaceful, slow stroll across its zigzag pathways. The reason it bends 9 times, according to culture, is to ward off bad energy. After that, hop back in the car and drive over to the Zhongxing Pagoda. You can challenge yourself to climb up the winding staircase to the top. From there, you get this stunning, breathtaking panoramic view of the entire lake, the small islands, and the distant Kaohsiung skyscrapers. It's the perfect place to breathe in some fresh forest phytoncides.
Phytoncides. Look at you using that fancy scientific vocabulary, Alex. For our listeners, phytoncides are basically the healthy, natural organic compounds released by trees and plants that make you feel refreshed and less stressed when you walk in a forest. And trust me, you want to walk around and absorb those natural vibes to burn some calories. Because right after this, from noon all the way until the evening, it is a non-stop glorious food marathon.
Oh, my stomach is ready. I am so set for this. By 12:15 p.m., you drive another 20 minutes down the road to the Dashu district, specifically around the historical Jiukutang area. This town is famous for real, authentic, old-school Taiwanese street food that locals have been eating for generations. The number one thing you absolutely must eat for lunch is the Dashu rice noodle soup, locally known as guozhou qitiao.
Oh, I love that dish so much. It's made from 100% pure rice, and the dry rice noodles have this incredibly smooth, velvety texture that just slides down your throat. You have to pair a bowl of those noodles with a side plate of what we call heibai-chie, which is an assortment of expertly boiled pork offal, pork tongue, or tofu, served with their signature thick, sweet savory soy sauce paste. It is pure comfort food. Or, if the line at that shop is a bit too long, you can walk down the street to the Jiukutang Grandma's Noodles, which features a timeless, incredibly fragrant lard-tossed noodle style that smells like heaven.
Wow, my mouth is watering just listening to that description. And right next door to the noodle shops, you can easily walk over to the Taiwan Pineapple Factory. It's a beautiful red brick historical site, and actually the only remaining canned pineapple factory building from the Japanese colonial period in the entire country. It's a fantastic, quiet little cultural spot to learn about Taiwan's agricultural history and snap some vintage photos before heading out.
Definitely a great photo spot. Then at 2 p.m., it's time to hit the highway. You hop onto Highway number 10 and drive about 30 minutes straight north into the historic mountain town of Qishan to visit the famous Qishan Old Street. We are dedicating the entire afternoon here from 2 p.m. to 5:30 p.m., so you can deeply explore every nook and cranny. The architecture here is incredibly unique. It features these stunning, well-preserved Baroque-style stone facades from the early 1900s, combined with traditional Taiwanese red brick structures.
Yes, and as many locals know, Qishan is the historical banana kingdom of Taiwan. So get ready for a total banana explosion in the best way possible. But before you dive into the sweets, you have to find the legendary Qishan red yeast pork, or hongzao. They marinate fresh pork in red yeast rice and deep fry it until the outer crust is unbelievably crispy and golden, while the meat inside stays super tender, hot, and juicy. It's tucked away inside the old traditional market, and honestly, if you come too late in the afternoon, they completely sell out. It's a race against time.
Oh yeah, you absolutely have to line up for that crispy pork. It is worth every single minute of waiting. And once you've had that savory treat, it's time for dessert. You must visit the famous historic Chiang Mai ice shop to try their signature banana ice. It's not just regular shaved ice. It's a traditional banana-flavored oil-infused ice base with a super fine, smooth, almost snow-like texture. I highly recommend ordering the Chiang Mai ice, which gives you a scoop of that traditional banana ice base topped with multiple scoops of their handmade retro ice creams, red beans, and taro. It is the ultimate, refreshing way to cool down from the southern heat.
Oh, I could eat 2 bowls of that right now. And don't forget to buy your souvenirs and edible gifts to bring back home before you leave the old street. Stop by Jimmy Bakery for their world-famous banana cake, which is incredibly moist, or grab some handmade fresh milk banana egg rolls. The natural, rich banana aroma inside those shops is just incredible. And hey, if your stomach somehow still has a tiny bit of room left, check out the Xu family tofu pudding shop for a bowl of hot traditional douhua with chewy rice balls. Their handmade brown sugar syrup has this deep, smoky sweetness that is so addictive.
Wow, Alex. I feel like I'm gaining weight just listening to this culinary journey. But hold on. The sun is starting to set. It's 5:30 p.m., and it is time for our final major event, dinner and the Qishan Night Market experience. Depending on the day of the week you visit, you can dive straight into the bustling local night market stalls, or you can find a traditional Hakka restaurant right around the old street or nearby Mainong district to try some authentic, freshly stir-fried Hakka flat noodles, known as ban tiao, and their famous slow-stewed winter melon with cabbage, called gao li kai feng.
Oh, yes. Hakka food is famous for being incredibly savory and comforting. But if you want to stick to classic night market street food style for dinner, you absolutely have to seek out Sanj Stinky Tofu. Their stinky tofu is legendary because it's fried to an extreme crisp on the outside, while the inside remains pillowy, soft, and absorbs all the savory garlic sauce. And they serve it with this incredibly crunchy, tangy, pickled Taiwanese cabbage that cuts through the richness perfectly. Also, before you head back to your car, stop by the Qishan Old Street 101 handmade bun shop. Grab a few of their unique banana cranberry sweet buns, or their savory, juicy meat buns. They make the perfect snacks to eat while you're driving on the road later.
And that brings us to 7:30 p.m. The night has fallen, you've played hard at the theme park, you've shopped for bargains, you've walked along beautiful lakes, and you've eaten your way through 2 historic towns. Your stomach and your heart are completely satisfied. At this precise time, you can hop right onto the highway entrance at the Qishan end of Highway number 10. This highway directly and easily connects you to Highway number 1 or Highway number 3, allowing you to smoothly drive back home up north. By planning your departure around 7:30 p.m. or 8 p.m., you completely miss the heavy, stressful daytime weekend traffic. It's a clear, smooth, and perfect night drive all the way home.
Wow, what an absolutely incredible, perfectly optimized, jam-packed 2 days. Let's do a super quick recap of our golden rules for our listeners. Rule number 1. On the first day, leave your car securely parked at the hotel garage to save precious time and energy. Rule number 2. Use your second day morning productively at Chenqing Lake to walk around, stretch your legs, and prepare your stomach for the ultimate food marathon in Dashu and Qishan.
Exactly. Well, everyone, that is all the time we have for today's incredibly detailed travel episode. We truly hope this comprehensive, step-by-step guide helps you plan the ultimate weekend road trip to Kaohsiung Ida World and its beautiful cultural surroundings.
Thank you so much for tuning in to Taiwan Travel Beats. Keep practicing your English conversation skills, enjoy all the magnificent food Taiwan has to offer, and we will catch you guys in our very next episode. Bye-bye.
Safe travels on the road, everyone. See you next time. Bye.